We are going to be covering lesson number 14. The genre for this lesson is a fable. Okay, we are on page 428 of your Journeys book. And the name of this reading is The Dove and the Ant, and is retold by Anne O'Brien. So a fable is a short story in which a character, usually an animal, learns a lesson. And the text focus is a moral is the lesson that a character in a fable learns. What does this lesson teach you about helping others? Think about it as we read together this lesson. The Dove and the Ant, retold by Anne O'Brien. This retelling of an old fable is set on the island of Puerto Rico, where a wide river, the Rio de la Plata, flows from the mountains down to the sea. Near the river stands a large ausubo tree. A dove sat in the branches of the ausubo tree. He was a social creature who liked to meet other animals. At the base of the tree was an ant hill. There, an ant was working to transport food for storage. The dove watched her reinforce the anthill and clear the central chamber. He saw her moving obstacles from the tunnels. "What a hard worker," remarked the dove. Not long after, he heard the ant say in a tiny voice, "I'm so thirsty." The dove wanted to help. He flew down to a lower branch. "The river is not far," he called out to the ant. "It is just beyond that tall grass." Page 429. At the riverbank, the ant had a long drink. Then suddenly a gust of wind blew her into the water. "Help!" cried the ant. Hearing the ant's cry, the dove grabbed a twig in his beak and dropped it into the water. "Climb on and save yourself," the dove called. Clinging to the twig, the ant was soon washed to shore. "How can I ever thank you?" the ant asked the dove. "Life is hard and such kindness is scarce." "It was my pleasure," the dove replied. "I like to help my fellow creatures. There can never be excess kindness in this world." Thinking over the dove's words, the ant returned to work. Page 430. Later that day, a hunter named Rafael appeared, carrying a large sack. He spotted the dove in the ausubo tree. He set to work near the anthill, building a bird trap. The ant saw the sack and the trap. When the hunter catches a bird, he transfers it into the sack and carries it away, the ant thought. Just then, the ant saw the dove flying towards the trap. "Oh no," said the ant. "The dove will be caught. I have to act quickly." In a flash, the ant crawled up Raphael's foot and bit his ankle. The hunter cried out in pain. Startled, the dove flew higher up into the tree. Raphael rubbed his ankle. "Too bad," he thought. "Now I will have to catch my dinner elsewhere." When the hunter had gone, the dove turned to his friend. "Now it is my turn to thank you," he said. "It was my pleasure," the ant replied. The lesson of the tale is this: the best way to make friends is by exchanges of kind deeds. So what do you think about the story we just read? It's very interesting the way the dove acts with the ant, and then how the ant pays back the favor to the dove. That's what actually good friends do. They look after each other and they help when someone is in trouble or needs something. The ant needed water. It was so thirsty. So the dove found a way to help her to get some water. But then when the dove was in trouble, the ant looked for a way to help its friend. Think of ways of how you can help your friends and how someone else has helped you. But remember, people that we can help are not only people that do nice things to us, but maybe it's just someone that needs help. Even if they haven't done anything nice to us, we can help them. And then they can become our friends. So right now we are going to compare the text. Compare text. Compare the fictional ant in the dove and the ant to the real ants in the life and times of the ant. In what ways does the ant in the dove and the ant behave like a real ant? What do real ants do that he does not? Work with a partner to list ideas from text evidence, then compare your list with that of other students. Right now, you won't be able to work with the partner, but make the list. Write the list, and on Monday, you will be able to compare this list with your partner. Text to self. Make a fun facts list. The life and times of the ant contains many facts about ants. Which facts were the most fun for you to learn about? Quickly skim the text again and make a list of 5 facts about ants that you found interesting or strange. Share your list with a partner. You will do this on Monday. Text to world. Compare ants. Use reference text and internet search engines to search and take notes on 2 kinds of ants. Then, construct a chart to compare them. Include details that tell what they look like, where they live, and what their habits are. Present your findings to the class. So what you are going to do is you are going to look in the internet for 2 different kinds of ants, and you are going to try to write as much as you can about these different ants. What they do, how they live, where they live, who their leader is, all those things. In class on Monday, you are going to then make the chart to compare them. And you will be able to share that with your partner in class.